Hi, this is Joe Welinske. I'm the program manager for ConveyUX, and we're going into our 5th annual conference here in the Seattle area. It's going to be February 28, March 1, and March 2, and I have the fun and enjoyment of speaking with our many presenters, and today I'm talking with one of our feature speakers from Microsoft, Michael Gough, who's the Vice President of Design there. Hello, Michael. How are you doing?
I'm doing good today.
Well, I'm speaking from my home office today on Vashon Island. Where are you at?
I'm at work in Building 36 in Redmond.
All right. Well, for people that may not be familiar with you, why don't you just talk a little bit about your background and the types of things that you're involved with at Microsoft?
Yeah, so I've been in application design for about 15 years. Prior to that, I was an architect. That was my original training. Spent some time helping lead design at Nike. But then what most people know me for and what relates most to what we're doing today is I was the Chief Creative Officer at Macromedia, the VP of Design at Adobe, and now I'm here at Microsoft.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of things that you're involved with at Microsoft. The session that you're going to be providing as one of our feature presentations has the interesting title of Love, Patterns, Inclusiveness, and Creativity, Design at Microsoft. So there are a lot of interesting aspects just right there. Why don't you just talk a little bit about how this topic came about and what people can expect to learn from it.
Yeah, each of the elements of the title are pieces that I feel pretty passionate about. Love, for instance, I'm pretty obsessed with the relationship between a loving relationship and the relationships that we create with software. And I think there's some interesting parallels. But the general arc of the talk focuses on what differentiates creatives and the way creatives work from the way other people focus on problems. And this has actually been a theme for me for many, many years, trying to understand, first of all, why we pick creative careers, and then over time, how creativity and creative people have had an increasing impact on our industry and on just about every other industry. We definitely think differently, and it has an interesting number of advantages and liabilities, and I'll probably spend a little time talking about both.
So are there any aspects of the topic that that you're involved with at Microsoft on a regular basis? How does the things that you're talking about manifest itself in the type of experiences that you're doing at Microsoft?
Well, so Microsoft's not different from any other company that's in this space where they're making a long and considered transition from being primarily a technology that has some experiences on top of it to being about those experiences, that the quality of the experience is core to the success of the products and services they create. And so I'm here to help Microsoft integrate designers more fully into each step of the process, but also to elevate the practice of design across everything we do. It's pretty easy to make decisions based on lists or based on even good data, but it's also easy to end up making the wrong decision. When you design and you think about design throughout the whole process, you're visualizing the outcomes. Really great design is getting to the point where you can taste what it's going to be like, you can really feel what it's going to be like, and you're making the decisions in a more informed way, a more holistic way. And so it's been exciting helping with some of the cultural changes that are associated with making design more of a priority.
Well, I think generally in the past few years, people have seen Microsoft's design and products emerging in really new and innovative ways. You know, with such a large organization and so many different types of products and services, I was wondering if there are differences in the way that you approach design and designers depending on you know, what area of the organization those people are involved in and the types of products and services that they're putting out.
Well, there's definitely a wide range of approaches, and I have a reasonably limited scope. There are other, well, there's one other VP of design here, and then there are other design leaders who focus on different areas. My specific area of focus is Office, and the work in Office and the customers in Office remind me a lot of the work and customers that I focused on at Adobe. And this is a little bit of a tangent, but it's something that I'm super excited about, and that's that we're starting to look more and more at what work is and the different aspects of it. So why does somebody sit in front of a computer and start typing into Word or Excel? What are they really trying to accomplish? And their end goal probably isn't a document. And their aspiration isn't just to be productive, to get something done. They have higher level aspirations around being fulfilled in the work they do, or feeling needed, wanted. And it's interesting because we talked a lot about that at my last job, like what motivates a creative? Why are you doing this work? Because it's not just to produce assets. It has to be fulfilling. And the list of things that a creative wants out of life isn't any different than the list of things other people want out of life. And then the last little piece of this that I find really fascinating is the best work in all fields is creative work. And so if you're writing a white paper, that the difference between reciting rote stuff and making some kind of intellectual leap, you can call that creativity. And so I feel like everything that I was learning over the past 15 years is now applying in the work that I'm doing here.
Well, it sounds really interesting, and I'm sure people are going to enjoy hearing you during the event. So again, thanks a lot for electing to participate in that, and we'll see you at the conference when it rolls around.
Excellent. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thanks a lot, Michael.
Talk to you soon.